Closing time with Zach Ehrlich. I'm Brendan Mullally. Tonight's super special guest is Zach Stevens. And featuring the musical talent of the open season. And now, here's your host, Zach Ehrlich.
Good evening, baby angel audience. I'm so glad you've come back. My name is not Zach Ehrlich. I'm just playing with you. Thank you for being here. I know this season has been such a journey, a peek into the human experience. I will admit, though, our past episodes have merely been a prologue to this final one-two punch of our deep-sea exploration into the meaning of life. We've delved into the recesses of history and art, but now we look closer at
Pictures on the internet!
humanity, Brendan. The largest topic we've ever taken on, and the most satisfying to feel squished between your toes like a pile of blueberries or a squirrel carcass.
But, Papa, how can we fix humanity if we haven't fixed the cooler stuff?
What?
I can't go on living if you don't solve the greater mysteries first.
Let's get rid of the stuff we skipped. Science, the method for keeping us down because religion is losing its touch. Self-awareness, the only thing that separates us from the animals.
Nothing separates me from the animals, not when I'm hungry and or need a snuggle.
Heartbreak, a necessary experience to create supervillains and subpar parents.
Supervillains are also great snugglers.
This life is a hoops court, broad and shining, probably in a high school gymnasium. It's a constant state of running back and forth, trying to toss an orange ball into a tiny ring above your head.
Slam dunk jamboree.
Yes. Humanity, what is it? Is it an excuse to do what you want because you're only human? Is it an experiment developed by space communists?
Try shooting some hoops. That always makes my parents feel less divorced.
Tonight, darling newborn puppy audience, I'm hoping we can find out just what there is in life. In this episode, Brendan and I will seek to achieve that dangerous love triangle of truth, justice, and man. There are no free throws in life, only risk-taking, and consequential failure is success.
Dribble the ball and set up the cardboard cutout of your mom in the bleachers.
Exactly. Brendan, everyone, I am so glad you are here to witness this swan song menage a trois between myself, Brendan, and the mystery of humanity. We have Zach Stevens and local band The Open Season. Tonight's going to end well. I can feel it in my beard. Now, if you haven't come to understand just what we want to get out of this episode, let's get straight to the shining examples of humanity happening this week in the news. Yeah. A British man has reportedly died after accidentally drinking $54,400 worth of liquid meth. He thought the bottle given to him by his daughter contained fruit juice. Daddy's little girl's a murderer and most likely a drug addict, but he's still so proud.
I want to know how that feels.
To kill or to feel the touch of a family member?
Both!
Blind hiker Trevor Thomas has teamed up with the Boy Scouts to create the Blind Ambassador Program. The goal is to encourage overcoming obstacles and increasing inclusivity. However, God help you if you have a gay blind kid. It's not open to him.
What about if their body's being eaten inside by termites?
Brendan, how many times do you need to be told we do not discuss our medical conditions on TV?
Zach, your body termites scare me. They tell me to do horrible things.
And someday you will, Brendan. And your sense of guilt will never let you forget it.
Until then, I'm just going to watch slam dunk reels on YouTube.
Police in southwest England appealed for help in tracking down thieves who stole 160 sheep from a field near the village of Wool. While Americans are just coming off the Trayvon Martin case, England's crime stories still have the stakes of a Wallace and Gromit short. A Colorado-based Christian group is airdropping Bibles on North Korea. Over the past year, they've released around 50,000 40-foot homemade hydrogen-filled balloons outfitted with Bibles and personal testimonials. The Christian church has officially announced they will give the martyr title to all the North Koreans who were killed by the flying Bibles. I mean, they did die for Jesus.
Fly for me, Bibles!
No, the Bibles can't really fly.
Fly for me, North Koreans!
Now you get it! The newest version of a California worker safety bill would require porn stars to wear protective goggles, which I'm stoked for because you wouldn't believe how hard it is to find that select genre of safety porn I'm into.
My favorite genre is just for kids.
We're not talking about Netflix.
I know.
Okay. Well, it is that time again to honor this week's closing time pet of the week. This week, our winner is 850 snakes. A Long Island man discovered a nest of 850 snakes in his home this week and is currently looking for people who'd love to have these bands of wriggling love. These snakes, formerly known as a man named Tom, were recently inhabiting the bodies of many pigs and running over the edge of a cliff. Well, he's made a comeback in Long Island in the form of 850 snakes. Tom is a package deal and cannot be sold in separate snakes. It's a 850 or nothing. Accept him into your homes, and no one is liable for the results of your actions.
I'll take him.
But our birthday isn't until next week.
And what better way to celebrate than in a jacuzzi full of snakes?
God damn it, you're right. Snakes off the market, everybody. Don't even try it. Moving on. A new website called If Only provides meetups with celebrities for a large fee, such as $15,000, to meet and greet Shakira. Her hips don't lie, but adult men will when their wives ask them what they spent $15,000 on since it was supposed to go toward their children's college fund. Education versus Shakira.
Didn't something like that happen to you, Zach?
Yeah, but instead of education versus Shakira, it was marry my cousin Jenny versus kill myself, so I don't need to marry my cousin Jenny because I know she's the only woman who'd ever have me, and I'm ashamed to admit I want to.
New mom!
Yeah! In Massachusetts, patients with spinal cord injuries meet weekly as a form of group therapy. None of them actually chose to meet for the group therapy. They call themselves Paraplegics Anonymous and have very little hope to offer each other. All they do is take the same van to the supermarket and talk about their horrible love life. Their lives are a lot like their spines, full of unexpected twists and turns, and much too short. Finally, closing time has won the victory against paraplegic people we have always sought. And finally, a man was arrested after nailing his testicles to the ground in Moscow's Red Square in protest against Russia's police state. It reminds me of legendary protesters like Rosa Parks, who refused to uproot her scrotum from her seat on a bus for a white passenger's scrotum.
Good thinking. And on a scrot note.
I always do. So stay where you are and tighten your butt cheeks if it makes you feel a more meaningful connection to your seat, because we will be right back. Yeah. Hey, welcome back, everybody. Now it's time to open up mail from you, the viewers.
Whoopla!
Okay, like we said earlier, this week's theme is humanities, so me and Brendan got to thinking, what is humanity's greatest concern?
The rash that has been developing on my thighs.
Ooh, very close, Brendan. It's survival.
Doctors have yet to determine if the rash is fatal, Zach.
So as 18 and 21-year veterans of the surviving business, me and Brendan figured we'd give some survival advice to our viewers in need. Survival letters. Okay, our first letter is from Hannah, and it reads, oh, hello, Zach and Brendan. I seem to be stuck between the floorboards of my kitchen. I cannot legally say how I got here, but what I can say is that I want out. How do you propose I get myself out before I die of starvation or possible asphyxiation?
One time, my cat got stuck between the floorboards, so my mom put a hot dog on a stick and lured him out with it, and then my dad took it to the vet and had it put down. Rest in peace, Leonard.
Brendan, is that your solution? Have someone lure Hannah out with a hot dog?
Then put her to sleep. Rest in peace, Hannah.
Okay, so Hannah, you got two options. You can either get a loved one to lure you out with a hot dog and then euthanize you, or you can, as I would suggest, gnaw your way through the wood of the floorboards like a squirrel or a chipmunk or an army of carpenter ants, eventually releasing yourself from their confines and getting a meal in the process.
Plenty of roughage no matter what.
Okay, next letter. This one is from Mark.
Rest in peace, Mark.
No, Brendan, Mark isn't dead. He's going to be saved by us.
Happy baptism, Mark!
This is strictly a bar mitzvah show, Brendan. Zach and Brendan, this is Mark. Mark needs help. Mark is getting stalked by a rabid fox. Mark is scared of getting bitten and contracting rabies. What should Mark do? From Mark.
I contracted rabies once. What a ride. A wild ride.
This one is tricky. I'd say first, stop referring to yourself in the third person. Second, call animal control.
Or hit in the head with a basketball. That's how I was cured of rabies. My godfather, Magic Johnson, came over and repeatedly hit me in the head with a basketball until the foam being emitted from my mouth turned into blood. What do you know? I was cured.
Brendan, Magic Johnson is definitely not your godfather.
Oh, yeah? Hey, Uncle Magic, come on out.
It is I, the Magical Johnson, here to perform tantalizing illusions.
We don't want any tantalizing illusions. Magical Johnson, you're a lounge act with no interesting diseases. We're trying to save lives here.
Fine. So no love for magic, but trust me, that guy is a miracle worker with a basketball.
Mark, you can try to cure yourself with a basketball, or you could do the sensible thing and call animal control. While you're at it, why don't you kill off the Magical Johnson once you're free?
Fine. Do things the old-fashioned way. I guess you just ain't down with the hoops.
What is it with you and hoops? Moving on. Okay, I guess. This letter is from Brenda, and it says, "Hi, I've been kidnapped by Somali pirates. Help me." From Brenda.
Arr, me thinks someone needs it.
No, Brendan, Somali pirates are serious. They used to guard the fairgrounds in my hometown.
Call Tom Hanks. Have him hit them in the head with a basketball.
We have to alert the authorities.
So they can call Tom Hanks?
Okay, all right. Brenda, listen to me. The best way to distract a Somali pirate is get together a hot dog on a stick. Brendan, that's right. We're going to take action. We're going to save her.
Rest in peace, Brenda.
How many times do I need to ask you to wait for the show closed to injure yourself, okay? We're out of Tide pens, and I've only got a few spare ears left in the drawer.
You said to take action, Zach.
No, I told Brenda to take action against pirates.
Zach, I am Brenda. I was seeing how I could escape all these pirates who are surrounded us since we started doing this show.
Pirates? So why didn't you just put your name on the note?
And then all the pirates and I was onto them? Nice try.
Brendan, the only thing these people have swashbuckled is my heart. No, just kidding. I know they're pirates, but we gotta play it cool. Yep.
Wow.
Enjoyed it
Wow,
so-
Zach. Sometimes you beat him. Sometimes you've been sleeping in the same room /commune/pirate ship of Somalia pirates for your entire life.
Wow, you're growing up, Brendan. There's so many secrets to being a man.
But I want to be a real boy forever.
No, Brendan. It's nice being a real boy for a little while, but nothing beats the feeling of becoming an empty, false, hollow husk of a man.
You mean it, Pa? You really mean it?
Yeah, and you get a stupid hat, too. Follow me, Brendan. Follow me to manhood.
Oh, today I'm a man.
I found Brendan crying under his podium the other day because one of our camera operators had turned him down for a Chuck E. Cheese day to go.
Brendan told me all of his secrets. Did you know that his hands are actually paws, but underneath the paws are regular human hands? He just stole them from a roadkill bear.
So I decided I'd throw Brendan a bone. And since I can't force his puberty the way I forced my own, I decided to make him a man the only way I could think of that couldn't get me arrested.
Hello, Mr. Rabbi.
How you doing, Brendan?
Where's my Bible? Where is my dowry?
Of course, I can't give Brendan an actual bar mitzvah. My membership of the League of Jewish Snobbery means too much to me. So, of course, I made our producers do it.
Today, you, Brendan Mullally, will learn what it means to be a man.
My Bam Margera.
Your bar mitzvah.
My Bubba.
Bar mitzvah.
Bam mitzvah.
Bar
Bur.
mitzvah.
Mitzvah.
Bar mitzvah.
Bama Mama.
Good enough.
Left foot now, y'all. Cha-cha, real smooth.
Of course, I can't actually let Brendan read from the Torah. It would put my status as a Jewish snob at risk. But I think I found a decent substitute.
For 12 years, you have been asking, who is John Galt? This is John Galt speaking. I am the man who loves his life. I am the man who does not sacrifice his love or his values. I am the man who has deprived you of victims and thus has destroyed your world. And if you wish
And I think
to
he was
know
reading
why
from
you
Atlas
are
Shrugged at one
perishing,
point.
Thank you for all coming to see me become a strong Irish Jewish man. And for the support of my loving, caring, adoring wife. Thank you. She loves me. Being a man is great. Now I can stay up past 8 p.m., menstruate, and see the future if I clench my butt. Thanks, Mom. Hi, wife. Thanks for coming. Thank you. Thank you.
Mazel tov, Brendan.
Mazel tov. Thank you. Mom, I'm so glad you can make it.
Brendan, I'm not your mom. I'm a writer for closing time. Zach threatened to take away our health insurance if we didn't come. And Kaylin is very sick. And Maggie's grandma just died.
Well, glad you can make it, Mom.
Sure thing. Daddy and I are very proud of you.
Is someone throwing up in here?
Hell yes, beautiful wife, because it's my Bahama mama.
Oh, gross!
Can't beat him.
Is that what it's like to be a man?
Metaphorically speaking, yes. As a man, you're entitled to oppress, revoke health insurance, and poison hors d'oeuvres at will.
Wow, no wonder we're number one.
Yes. So we are. Well, Brendan may not be a grown man quite yet, but we gave our entire staff bulimia. And if that doesn't capture the human experience, then I don't know what does.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam yom.
No. It's okay. All right. We don't need a purge. We're good. We're good. Brendan. Well, now that Brendan finally has found his way into the sweaty embrace of manhood, we're going to take a quick little intermission. But in the meantime, I cannot think of any better place to search for fulfillment than commercials. So could you please just take the next couple of minutes to find a reason to keep living, and afterwards we'll still be here. Maybe you will too. Let's find out. Welcome back, everybody. So, in our pursuit of the true meaning of humanity, Brendan and I figured what better perspective to get than to that of a man who pretends to be other human beings in basically all of his time. So we have local, very prolific actor Zach Stevens here. Everybody say hi to Zach Stevens. Or applaud for him. That's fine, too.
It's all good. It's all
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
So thank you so much for coming on here, Zach. Really appreciate it.
You are very, very welcome.
Oh, aren't we
I like
cozy?
the use of the word prolific.
Oh, that's, well, what kind of stuff have you gotten yourself into? I'm curious. Is that true? Was I lying before?
Prolific, legendary, yeah.
Oh, great,
That's
great.
all. That's all completely accurate. I am a performing arts student here at Emerson College.
Woo.
And I'm a member of Mercutio Troupe, which is Emerson's only repertory-style theater company, which basically means we have in-house directors, writers, actors, designers, stage managers, all that stuff, and we put on shows from the inside like that.
Cool.
And I do films and stuff.
Ooh, do you?
Yeah, I do.
I know you've been working on a few different web series recently.
Yeah, there's actually a web series written by a guy named Zach Ehrlich. So
I don't know how to pronounce it either.
I don't. There's an H in
Somewhere.
there that doesn't belong. But basically, the premise is I play a character who is so self-absorbed. It's called self-absorbed.
Oh, that's
Who is so self-absorbed that every person that he sees looks like himself, which makes life difficult. Like in dating, it makes it difficult when you're in intimate situations with yourself.
yes. So every character in the series is played by the same actor.
Yeah, I play every character in it.
Wow.
So it's great to get a variety of scene partners in there and really, you know, get those creative juices flowing.
Well, it's got to be an interesting challenge. I mean, is that, you know, have you, like, in terms of variety, has that been a real challenge for you, or is that sort of?
Yeah, I definitely want to make each character distinct, and it's important to give each of them life and not make them shticky.
Right.
You know,
yeah.
it's the impulse is to kind of make each one thing.
Right.
But you kind of want to make more developed people, because I think that's what this show is about, is that, you know, other people kind of have a lot going on. They're not just one thing. And so you want to give that the kind of respect that that deserves, you know?
Right. Well, I wouldn't know anything about that,
Right.
but that
No,
sounds like a good, you know,
but check it out,
encapsulation.
you know,
yeah.
when you can.
And we hate Sticky here on Closing Time.
Yeah,
I should just clarify. Really not about that. I'm curious. Tell me about. You've had some very impressive stage work in your time here. You
Well, thank
played
you.
Roy Cohn in Angels in America. You were in The Last Days of Judas Iscariot. You're in production of The Pillow Man right now.
Yeah.
Can you tell anything stand out to you?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, I'm doing The Pillow Man right now, which is November 18th and 19th in the Cabaret at 8 p.m. Reserve your tickets. And it's basically a play that takes place in a totalitarian state that is non-specific. And I play a writer who's brought into a police interrogation room, and basically he's interrogated about a series of gruesome murders in his town that bear a striking similarity to stories that he has written.
Oh dear.
And so, yeah, so it's very, very funny.
This does not sound appropriate for Brendan. I don't think this would.
Yeah.
No, not your cup of tea.
Thought it was about a man made of pillows.
Yeah.
That is involved, actually.
Yeah, there's a man made of pillows, and you will have to come see the show to find out in what capacity.
Exactly. Well, if you're into the Man of Pillows, but not so into the child murder, it might just balance out.
Yeah.
Probably not. It doesn't. It really doesn't.
It's
No, it's
very,
all child
very,
murder.
Very dark and upsetting, but good.
Very good. Very good. What's your process like? Do you are you like a methody kind of person, or what do you? How do you actor?
How do I actor? Well, I learn the lines in the script,
Yep.
which is always important, and I think what is necessary is not to pass judgment. I think I've played characters a lot at this school for some reason who are morally ambiguous, is a nice way to put it, that say and do
Morally
and
ambiguous?
believe.
You played a lot of terrible human beings.
I
I've seen
play a
your
lot
shows.
of-
You played some really. There was that guy with AIDS who prevented other people from not having AIDS.
Yeah.
And there was that rabbi who tried to like what?
Killed Jesus.
Yeah, tried to kill Jesus.
Yeah.
There were like some.
Yeah, I've been morally ambiguous in my time here, but I try not to judge. You know, I feel like that's kind of the job, is to justify
Sure.
instead. And so once you kind of, I guess, get to know them, you know, and see what makes them tick, you just kind of do it, you know. I don't think my version of any role will be like anybody else's. So like if I get it, I try and bring
That's
myself
really-
to it.
I'm
Yeah.
sure that takes a lot of empathy. That's really good.
Yeah.
Do you have any in your time as an actor? Do you have any tips? Any skills you've developed?
Funny
for-
you should mention that.
Really?
Yeah. I teach a master class in acting.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Normally I would charge you all for it, but since it'll be on
I mean, you
camera.
can collect at the door. There's
Yeah,
nobody really
exactly.
to stop you.
It's good to get it on camera so we can get it out to the masses.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, there's only really one thing in my time I've learned that you need to know in order to be a good actor,
Mm-hmm.
and that is how to crack your voice. If you look at a lot of Academy Award-winning performances, they're all masters at cracking their voices. So give me like a mundane activity or statement.
What'd you eat for breakfast this morning?
Okay, so what'd you eat for breakfast this morning?
Oh man.
All right, here. All right. What did you eat for breakfast this morning? Acting.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Thank you.
That's incredible.
He's like a new Tom Hanks.
That's exactly. Just put him on the back of the motorcycle and put him on the highway to Larry Crown City. We're gonna look real quickly at a clip from a recent web series you're working on, I believe, Misdirection. So why don't we take a look at that clip real quick, see some of Zach's work.
Hey, get a drink with me.
I'm 17.
17 is the new 21. I could get you a fake ID, 5 minutes flat.
Auditions are about to start.
What do I care about auditions? I'm just the choreographer. Let's do jello shots, you know, the...
Are you really a dancer?
I used to dance competitively, till I broke my ankle. Once it heals, I'll start up again.
I'm sorry. When did you break it?
When I was 5.
Hey, all right. So that was quite the clip. What was it like what was the process like for putting together a character like that?
I was given a lot of free reign with Hank, and I think he ended up being a mix of Bryan Cranston and Batman, but with a dancer's grace.
Wow. That's the hero we deserve.
Yeah.
Wow. Was that in that web series premieres when? Is it soon?
I believe it is next week. I believe there's 5 episodes, and I believe it's one a day.
Wow, and
this
you
coming week.
guys shot on location for that, right?
Yeah, we were in Cheshire, Connecticut.
Oh.
Which apparently is a place I don't really know.
I heard a distinct woo out there somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cheshire fans.
And it was a long and strange weekend, but it was good.
Cool.
Yeah.
Great. Well, thank you so much for being here with us, Zach. I don't know if you helped us resolve the mysteries of humanity at all, but it was lovely speaking with you and your face.
Thank you.
Wasn't it lovely speaking with his face?
I learned many things.
Yeah. Yeah, we did. But we're going to take another quick break into the marvelous realm of commercials. It's sort of like Narnia, except the cupboard you're entering is about 1 minute and 30 seconds of empty space. So sit right there, and we'll be right back, Mr. Tumnus. Welcome back. I miss your little baby dimples, you dangerous pirates. Tonight, we're attempting to resolve the meaning of humanity. And since life is a game and a soggy cereal, we've decided to play a game for our next segment and eat cereal for dinner and dessert until we die.
Until we die? You promise?
Yeah! In order to solve humanity, it is our job as an honorific host and a cutie pie sidekick to find the best game that exemplifies and encapsulates humanity.
Jump rope.
No, Brendan, jump rope is for children and people with legs that aren't made of reinforced steel and germs. I mean real games.
Okay, well, in middle school, everyone said that I sucked at jump rope because I didn't learn how to jump until senior year. But I've been practicing.
How would that relate to humanity?
Jump rope proves that humanity is, jump rope.
Let's see what game our Lord and Savior and sometimes karate teacher, the Topic Monster, has for us. Oh, of course. Thank you, Topic Monster. Tic-tac-toe. Nice, simple, and easy.
Life is like a game of tic-tac-toe because every word starts with T.
Sure it does. All right. Here, I'll take the first move, and you go ahead with your... Nope, no. No, I've changed my mind. This game is too easy to win. I can already tell the glare of the light on your hair is going to distract you into making a terrible third move.
I want J's.
Humanity is more complex than this. Humanity has rules and money and taxes and mortgages.
And hats and irons, wheelbarrows, ships, and thimbles.
Brendan, I think we're actually on the same wavelength.
The second feminism wavelength? Let's burn our bras!
No, I think the Topic Monster might know what I'm thinking. Topic Monster? Nailed it! All right, Brendan, so pay attention because the rules of Monopoly, much like humanity, can get very complicated and last forever if you drink from the wrong babbling brook. First, we need to choose our pieces.
Oh, no, I can't choose. This is more difficult than the time between when I had to choose between leapfrog or kick frog.
Okay, Brendan, here, I'll choose one for you. Why don't you be the ship?
Oh, Zach, does this resemble our friendship? Oh, Zach.
Okay, no, I didn't mean to imply that. Why don't you take the shoe?
Oh, Zach, does this symbolize our friend shoe? Oh, Zach.
Just be the dog.
Oh, Zach, does this resemble our friendship that goes, bark, bark, get away, whenever anyone else tries to be your friend?
No, okay, Monopoly will not work. Brendan's not equipped for a play hard, die hard game like Monopoly. Hey, Topic Monster, sorry to keep hitting you up, but you got a different game for us?
LARP, LARP.
LARPing?
Like the dolphins do?
No, Brendana, it's live action role playing. Here, take your sword prop, and I'll take this. We do need a game master, though. Where are we gonna find a game master?
My dad!
God, Dad.
My God!
Let's LARP the shit out of this bitch.
If you say so, Magical Johnson.
Okay.
Ah! Your dowry will never be paid, foul maiden!
Laser beam.
Ah! I will save the village if the last thing I do.
Okay, I'm scared, and this sword hurts, and my rash itches. Ow.
Sir Brendan, thou lack the honor to the match, and this is disheartening to the closing time crest.
What?
This must stop. This could be real life.
I think you're having a tummy ache.
No. Damn it, Brendan, LARPing is cool, okay?
It's no jump rope.
Okay, fine. Let's see if we can find a game that better describes humanity than a game that is basically the definition of humanity. But we won't.
I'm thinking Russian roulette. I'll go first.
Okay, Brendan, maybe we can satisfy our violent impulses with something along the lines of a video game. Loser plays Russian roulette.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, a video game with an Italian man, though.
Sure, okay, but it's got to be dangerous.
Oh, yeah, and it needs cars.
Tons of cars.
And sexy ladies.
Damn straight. I was thinking something like Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah. Grand Theft Auto.
Topic monster? Oh, thank you.
Oh, wow.
All right, so this is GTA 5, so the first thing you're going to want to do is steal a car. Yeah, just go ahead, hit Y, and you'll go straight for... You got... No, that's not how you do that.
No. There is too much freedom. How does that man walk on the sidewalk without a leash? Unrealistic. No human has ever had that much freedom.
Brendan, okay, you're right. We need something with rules and structure, like a monarchy.
Let's play Pretty Pretty Princess. Yeah, give it to me, T-Man.
Hey, how about King's Cup? Great. So, since this is a college show, here, go ahead and fill those up, Brendan.
Okay.
Since this is a college show, we are only going to be drinking water. Is that completely clear? What are we drinking, studio audience? Water. That is right, because alcohol is only for cool teens. All right. So you got Brendan. Okay. Just fill a couple, and that'll be fine.
Okay.
All right. So that's good. All right. Why don't I pull one of these cards? So okay, I got it too. Brendan, that means you have to take 2 drinks.
Oh man, that is some strong stuff.
Brendan, 70% of your body is made of that stuff. Can you pull? Why don't you pull a card?
A 9. Woo!
All right. This is rhyme time. Say a word, Brendan.
The bat.
Cat.
That. Quack. I mean. Hey Zach, let me give you some kisses. I'm so vulnerable.
Okay. No, Brendan. Here, just take one of these. Just take this.
I'm so sorry, Zach. I'm just so drunk. So inebriated.
No, you aren't, because we've only been drinking water. Also, I'm a tank.
I'm so under the influence.
Next card. Let's take a look at this. A 6. Well, that means all the girls drink.
I don't believe in gender binary.
And we got another 6 here. Okay, let me just try again. What?
Have you ever done this much drunks?
Another 6? This is the devil's stack. Hey, wait a second. 6. Oh, they're all 6s. This is a cheater's deck. This is practically all 6s.
To get gals like me uber dranked, am I right?
Oh, no more 6s. No more. We're done.
I'm like super sober and smashed.
Kings is obviously not a good example of humanity. It's only a good representation of Brendan's delusions and the devil's presence in this world. All humanity is a much more boring version of LARPing. All it is...
I'm so buzzed I can't even draw an X.
No, Brendan, this is how you draw an X. Here, like this.
Well, look at me drawn.
Almost, no, not, okay. Well, maybe tic-tac-toe isn't as simple as it seems. This may actually be our best option out of everything.
Well, it's all about hugs and kisses.
And competition.
And coming together as father and son.
And it requires strategy, because if you're really good, no one wins.
And it's always a cat's game.
Brendan, I think we found our game.
Yay! I'm happy and still sloshed.
Hey, you know who else is happy, but hopefully not sloshed, because otherwise they're in, seriously, real big trouble? The open season, who are going to be performing for you guys right after this break. Yeah! See y'all in a minute for some music. Ladies and gentlemen, they braved Central Boston traffic just to come here and play for Jesse's parents. The open season.
the subject of most of my stories. I have no idea how it got so lost. I'll probably get sick when the cold wind is breaking and leaving my mom and my dad. I have no idea how many breaths I was taking as I was walking through the hall. As I watch you, my Indian summer, my Indian summer, takes you to be my personal thunder when I'm going under the waves. When I'm going under the waves. You know, I just realized what I was missing when I saw everyone in their cliques talking and stalking and conversating about the most remedial shit. About the most remedial shit. And I'll probably get sick when the cold wind is breaking and leaving my mom and my dad. And I have no idea how many breaths I was taking as I was walking through the hall. Cause I want you to be my Indian summer, my Indian summer. Oh, takes you to be my personal thunder when I'm going under the waves. When I'm going under the waves. Cause I don't know who you are, but I know where you came from. Shooting down from the stars directly into my bedroom. But I don't wanna be alone. Baby, I don't wanna be alone. Baby, I don't wanna be alone. 'Cause I don't wanna be alone. But I like it when it's your I'm into. I see you. Oh no. So what the were you thinking the night you spent alone in my bed? And did you have any inkling that I felt like I'd be better off dead? 'Cause honestly I was sinking at the rate of my own heart and all the time I was thinking, how am I? How did I get this to start? 'Cause I don't know who you are, but I know where you came from. Shooting down from the stars directly into my bedroom. 'Cause I don't wanna be alone. Baby, I don't wanna be alone. And tell Jasper that I'm going home. 'Cause I don't wanna be alone. But I like it if it's not what I'm into. I'm getting lost in you. Oh no.
Prompter's dead. Yeah. Thank you so much. That was the open season with the end of our FCC license. Well, I think we learned a lot about the human experience today.
Like how it sucks so hard.
Let's not jump the gun, Brendan. I wouldn't say that it sucks.
Face it, Pops. Life is a crap city. It's just a bunch of scraped knees and greasy stepdads, and then you die. Die all alone and all for nothing.
Brendan, you're right.
I'm what?
You're right. Life is pretty terrible. Full of pain and loss and loneliness, and then finally the sweet embrace of death. And then you're just gone and forgotten, and it's like you never were. No reason, no meaning, nothing.
Then why do we do it?
Because what else are we going to do? Look, Brendan, life isn't great. But even when there's scraped knees, there's often also ice cream. Even when there's greasy stepdads, and there are, there's kissing someone's mouth for the first time. See, life is unpredictable. It likes to throw things at you. And it's your job to take that adversity, slam dunk, and dunk it as best you can. Sometimes life throws you something good. It threw me a hamburger, and now it's a floor hamburger. And sometimes life throws you something bleak and upsetting. Okay. But when that happens, the best you can do is hold tight and remember that pretty soon life will throw you something new, maybe even something better. Even bigger hamburger. Grandma would have wanted it this way. And remember, it's not about whether you win or lose. Say it with me, Brendan. It's how you play the game. Close enough. Thank you so much to Zach Stevens and the open season. Good night, good luck, and keep reaching for that hamburger.